Magnus Best is now trading session start. We are going up and profit. Let's see, one up again, one more trade, and we are moving on. The next trade will be $40. So this video is gonna be a little bit different because I'm gonna be talking about, okay, wait, down, profit in the next trade, $80, wait, down, and profit in the next trade, 160, wait, let's see if we can do it here. No, it would be risky, so we just move on. So as I was saying, I'm gonna be talking about the number one secret to $1 million. And actually, I'm pretty sure nobody really thinks about this. Wait. Let's see if we can have a trade here. Let's check my strategy, and nope, I don't like it anymore. I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna do one more trade, and I will be dedicating the time completely to explaining the number one secret to $1 million. Just let me find one more trade so we have some nice profit for this trading session. Let's go, let's just find it quickly, but of course with we need to be careful, so with caution, as always, patience and caution. What's this? No, I don't like it. Let's go. We need to find one more trade, one more high quality setup, and we can continue in what I wanted to say. Wait. Okay, let's check my strategy here. Okay, so down, let's go down and profit finally. Okay, and okay, I'm gonna step out for a moment and then I will continue with this video. So nice winning trades, see you in a second. Okay, I'm back, so we can continue. So what do you think is the secret to $1 million? 1 million. So most people think like, oh, okay, just the basic stuff, like, oh, we need to work hard, and you need to follow some plan. And of course, these things, like what most people think, it's like half truth. So basically, of course, it's important in most cases, but it's not really the secret to $1 million, because actually, if it was about working hard, then basically slaves would be millionaires. Or if it was just about plan, then basically as well, like many people have a lot of plans, so basically everybody would be a millionaire, or almost everybody. So basically it's not about like a plan or just hard work. Of course, now you can think like, okay, it's a combination of different things, but as well, like, of course, like, it's even better. So if you combine a plan with a lot of work, like hard work, but yeah, it will be better. But still, it's not the secret, because there's like so many people, like basically most people want to achieve something, and they put the energy the hard work, and also they have plans, and also they do these things, but not everybody is millionaire. Basically almost nobody, just very small percentage of the population. So what's the secret? So I think I was like thinking about it a few days ago. It would be a good idea to make a video, and actually the secret is also the secret to a well-being in life in general. So this like the attitude towards like earning money, like the right attitude to earning money also helps in the life as it is, like normal everyday life situations. So what I think the secret is, finally I will say, it's the number one secret is humility. Basically people just need to be humble and realize they don't know anything. You just need to always be prepared to learn and listen to advices, basically study. You need to be always like an open book. And I want to connect it also with the higher power. So basically you don't understand anything about this world. It's so complex. You actually don't even know what you don't know. You cannot even never understand the complexity of everything, what's happening, like how it was created. So basically the number one rule, you need to believe in higher power, so God. It's also good to read Bible, and you will have basically a nice guide for the whole life. So basically again, humbleness, humility. You need to be just humble. And so what happens when you are humble? When you are humble, you start to really move on and progress in any area that you basically want to achieve something better. So actually, for example, let's say you want to improve in trading, and most people, actually seriously, this is their problem. They are just arrogant, or they lack humility. That's why you have also many YouTubers, some even call themselves like humbled trader or something like that. So basically in the later on, most successful people, this is what they realize, but they just wish they would have realized this sooner. So basically, if you are in trading, if you are humble, let's say we are going to focus on trading, you basically listen to anybody. It doesn't matter if it's a man or woman, if it doesn't matter the age. You just don't form an opinion until you basically listen to that person, and you just give a chance to anybody and anything. So this is your humility. You basically don't know, so you just go and listen. And once you listen enough from some area, you basically you listen to some video, watch some videos of different traders, try some strategies in trading, like, so basically this is important. And then you can, only after that you can form an idea, basically your opinion. And this is the moment where you can say like, oh, okay, I'm good at this, I know this, because you already basically dedicated your energy to it, and basically you already did the right thing. You were open, and now you know what it's about. So this is the only, if you are true to yourself and you really studied it with open mind, then you can say like, okay, I know, and now I can move on. And if it's not the correct thing or the truth, you can just continue on and search for the truth somewhere else. So because if you don't do this, if you just go in life like, oh, I know this, I don't need to listen to anybody, I will just do it by myself, you basically learn only on your mistakes, and it's a pretty dumb thing, and you just force yourself to waste a lot of years and maybe not even ever find the truth if you always continue in the same way. So, but if you are open to anything new, you also actually are a nicer person to your surroundings. People want to listen to you more as well, and it's actually the whole experience of yourself is just correct, better to go. And also the most successful people I have known in my life are just humble, nice people. So this is also not a good idea to think about wealthy people like they are just arrogant, they are just I don't know, they stole it somewhere, or they just inherited it for somebody. This is, of course, it happens, but it's like minority. But most of the self-made people, successful people, they had to be humble to generate that much money, to basically generate some success on their own. And even though they look arrogant on some in some way, they actually had to be humble in the area they were focusing on. So it doesn't matter if it's like trading or some shop or selling some, I don't know, selling trucks. Basically they had to go around in this area, they had to just listen some advices of somebody else. They let them go inside them. They were like at one point open, and that information got into them, and they basically started to use it, and that's how they progressed. And also they used it their own information by their own mistakes, but of course it takes more time. So people eventually find out it's a lot better to learn on mistakes of other people, on experiences of other people. This is invaluable, and the sooner people get it, the better. And of course, don't forget the quote from Pablo Picasso, which goes, "Good artists copy, great artists steal." So this is nothing new, and just confirms you need to look around and really study the success, and everything comes quicker. And this is actually funny. So basically, most people think that I am not humble. Like, this is really interesting. Actually, I don't blame them, because since I was a child, I was really saying all the time, "Oh, I'm the best, and so on, like in everything." But the thing is that I can still say that I'm more humble than anybody else I have met. And now, wait, I know how it sounds, and I actually even had a joke when I was a child that I made up. It was how was it? Wait, yeah, this is the joke. In the past, I had one problem, that I was very cocky, but luckily now I'm perfect. So basically, it doesn't matter. Basically, it doesn't matter. You can look like you are cocky, but it doesn't mean that you are really not humble. It doesn't negate one another. It's something else, and now I'm gonna prove it to you. So let's say you are never saying like "Oh, I'm the best," but at the same time you just talk to people, and you always talk, and you never listen. and basically you just do your thing, you go home, and you always just you don't even maybe study a lot. You just basically rely on yourself, and you believe that you can do it, you can do that. And but even if you never said like, oh, I'm the best at something, you are still less humble than me, who has been saying this since childhood. And the reason is because when I say, of course, when I was a child, I was saying also with like a fun attitude, and sometimes it was like joke, blah blah blah. But basically, I was just confident. I have always been confident in myself. And when the reason why I was saying, oh, I'm the best, because I realized actually I am the best after I put the energy to it. And I knew when I found out that I'm basically putting more energy than other people. And so this is the secret, that you actually when you know that you put more energy than other people to something, you automatically know that you are gonna be better than them, because you will just not stop until you are better. So this is where it actually becomes a reality, and you are saying you are the best in your inside, in your subconscious. You know like, I'm the best because I will be doing everything possible and impossible to do it. And then eventually you will just do it, and you don't think about the time, like when you just know like you will not stop until you do it, until you achieve it. And that's why I've created like so many programs that people were saying are impossible to do somehow, and I found always some way how to do it. I've basically all my life I have been doing and creating stuff that other people said are impossible, and it even like motivates me. It's actually a positive thing if somebody says something is impossible. So that's when I just do it after some time, and I just go after it, and it happens. So basically never say like never or it's impossible, because there's always gonna be somebody who will do it. This is just how the life works. And that's also when you can say it's about humility. You just need to be humble, because you cannot say like, oh, never, it will never happen, because you automatically just are not humble. You don't even know like how the basic stuff works in the world. So how can you, like, all the dimensions, all the even the basic physics and even the science is completely wrong in mostly, and they change everything every year basically. Nobody knows anything. You need to be humble. And also I can connect it to any area. Like, you can see the lack of humbleness in every profession: doctors, scientists, astrology. And actually this is especially in these areas, like where you have some certificates, where you have some school, some college. After you get some paper, people just become zombies and completely downward spiral. You just become dumber and dumber, because you are less and less open, because you cannot even open yourself. You know it subconsciously, so you never do it, because you know if you did it, all the years you believed in something would suddenly become your enemies. Like, you would be ashamed of your ego would get hurt. You would be ashamed that you believed in something for so many years. So that's why doctors and scientists, they normally don't like to question their doings, their practice, or what they believe in. So, and they are also arrogant mostly, and if they continue like that, you cannot question people with certificates, because you are touching their egos. So really, you just need to be humble. It doesn't matter what you are doing, what profession, and you will progress. Otherwise, you will just how do you say, downgrade, downgrade? No, I just made it up. Basically, you will go the opposite direction, not success, but failure. Okay, so yeah, so basically, yeah, I've been always saying I'm the best, but I always knew why I was saying it. So this is a nice paradox. Most people think that not most, I don't know. Many people think, the people who don't know me think that I am the least humble person. But basically, just because, and also, like, of course, I everywhere I am, people, because in the end, I'm not cocky, or I'm not like, I am humble. You can feel it from my personality. So everybody likes me, but still, they don't think about that I am actually also humble. They think like, okay, I'm cocky, I'm nice to talk to, but still they maybe think inside, oh, but still he thinks too much about himself. But if they actually really wanted to get deep into studying like how I think, how I am, they would realize that I actually cannot be not humble. And people who are in my VIP know a little bit more about myself, because in my personal life, because I share it in there. And basically, so they know also how I was like really trying very hard to study everything about trading. I wanted to, because as you probably know, when I want something, and I want to always be able to say I'm the best. So basically, and I know what it takes. It takes basically to study everything. As you probably already understand, it's about humbleness. So you need to be humble to study everything. You don't know, you cannot form a opinion until you really literally just go to all the angles, like wide, like completely wide and wide net, style. You just catch all the information from anybody, from anywhere, and slowly then you just, as you progress and you realize something connect like Lego, one into another, then you can also remove something. You can focus on different direction, and basically all this information just points you to more and more to a streamline, not like, so basically you go from wide angle, and you can imagine like a light, and you want to be like a laser. So basically normal light is dispersed, like spread around a big area, and then you want to just become more and more focused, and then you have the light beams, like rays. This is the final point. You want to be like a laser which cuts like through really tough materials. So as I said, I was programming a lot of, like, seriously thousands of bots, I would say, or different combinations. There's like infinite amount of things you can do. So of course you need to analyze stuff, and then what's a good idea to try again, like next time. And then of course all the indicators in trading, I really tried everything. Indicators people don't even believe exist, and yeah, there's like so much of this stuff. And also all the gurus, everybody in trading, I was just watching, like, seriously, what is it, like I would say like thousands of hours of different trades, of different strategies, explanations. So all the gurus in trading, and I've studied everything. And then of course trading myself in demo. This is very important, and I can even now again say, like, people who are not humble, they think they don't need to trade in demo, and that's when they just choose the way to learn the hard way, and basically maybe even never learn to trade. Because of course also people who think, okay, they don't need to trade in demo, and they start to trade on 4-hour charts, and it can take them like years. Seriously, maybe if after 5 years they realize they actually don't know they don't know trading, they don't know how to trade. They are basically losing traders because the time frame is so big, and they just started to trade and they think that this is how it works. But basically, if you and they don't have, the reason is why they fail, and they realize it's so late because they don't have enough patterns that they've been through, because it's 4-hour charts, so it takes years to get to a level in comparison to a person who trades on like 1 minute chart or even like 5-minute chart. And now imagine I trade on 5-second chart in binary options, so this really sped up the learning process as well. Yeah, 5-second charts are great in binary. Of course you just cannot be like, oh, just trading. You need to also try to go back and understand the wins and failures, why they happened. This is important, not just go through it, because there are also people like this. They just go, they think they read stuff and they just go, but just for the sake of reading, so that they can say like, oh, I read it. But you need to actually read it with open mind and a recording. You need to be basically like kind of recording the knowledge in your brain, not just go past it, you need to really be in that moment. That's when you get the information. Basically in the intention. Now I could be talking now a lot also about this like metaphysical stuff, and how your intentions are important, your plan, and basically how you visualize that. This completely for another topic. So I'm gonna be staying focused on this topic, which is the secret to $1 million. And yeah, it's humility, humbleness. You need to be basically ready and always ready to get information. This is the best state you can be at. And also I can just mention, as I study everything, I read all the most important books that people like say are like very good, very beneficial, or just even like magical. I read it all. Of course, I'm still continuing reading if I find something. And what did I want to say? Yeah, for example, some secret societies books, they I like how they focus on the humbleness, that their students basically they can see, like in some secret society, they can see if the person is ready to progress to the next level only by judging, or just by seeing their attitude to information presented. So many people, and this is normal cycles, like people, when they learn something, they suddenly become more confident, and then this is the moment when the moment comes that the humility goes down. And that's what they say in those societies, like this is the moment when the student is gonna be on standby, basically not ready to learn more until the person again realizes that he knows nothing, and again is in this readiness state. And this is the state when after, it can be like, I don't know, months, even years. Some people even stop there, I don't know, for years. But so once they realize it, that they got stuck on their too much confidence, and they realize it, and they basically change it and become more humble. This is when they continue to the next level in the society, in that, like, you know, different clubs or secret societies. Like the Bible says, you need to accept when you were wrong, and always, so basically, like, just, you know, like in like God wants from you, like, you need to admit your sins. You need to admit where and when you were wrong. This is what God wants, your creator. Okay, like somebody created you, you know, you are not like okay, I'm not going into that. Basically, everybody has we have a creator. It's God who created us, and he wants us to be humble as well, and he wants us to give all the glory to him. In the Bible you can see many times written how it's important for God that you give all the glory to him and not anybody else. And of course, and like, seriously, and people are like so wrong. I can think about so many wrong attitudes. Like, nowadays people basically, the phrase, I'm sure you heard it many times, like the phrase, oh, I believe in myself. Like, what is this? Like, what the F is I believe in myself? But they, of course, like, you need to believe in yourself, but not in the way how people say it. Like, people think they are gods. This is incredible to me. So people think they are gods, but they have no idea how anything works and how complex everything in life is, and yet they have the audacity to say they believe in themselves and they don't need anybody. So this is basically a big lie of Satan, and there are a lot of these esoteric new ways. It's not even new, it's like so popular, and it's been so popular for so long that it's like now like almost like main religion. Yeah, and I, just for the information, I don't like any religion. I just believe in the Bible. And yeah, you need to basically just think for yourself. Don't believe any people. People are always subject to temptations to stray away from the right path, and also they always put something from themselves. So you should never believe like 100% in some person. You can just collect some information, and then you need to try to understand until which point you can believe the knowledge, you know. So that's why you need to always check, always be ready, always be focused and alert, because from one second to another, people, they can just betray you on purpose, or by, it doesn't matter if it's on purpose, or they are deceived. It doesn't matter if they are deceived. You just cannot believe in one person. or a collection of people. You need to always be ready and follow. Okay, so I think I already talked too much for one video, so yeah, this video is pretty long, but yeah, important. As I said, secret, the number one secret actually to success in any area in your life. So yeah, guys, remember, be humble. Be humble. I hope it made sense. Also say something in the comments, and also, you know, you can share your opinions in the comment section. It will be interesting to see what you think about it. If you also think the humbleness and humility is important, it would be nice to see what you guys think. So yeah, also, if you like the video, make sure to give it a like, you know, for the algorithm of YouTube. And if you are not subscribed, of course, you can subscribe. Actually, no, you need to subscribe. Subscribe now and thank me later, guys. So, and yeah, not only be humble, guys, but most importantly, stay humble. If you want to continue your progress, stay humble. So that's it for this video, and have a great day, guys. Bye in the next one.